You're now watching The Wash Daily. Today news, Nebraska is looking to get legal cannabis for adult recreational use on its ballot. The problem with Nebraska is Governor Pete Ricketts is really against cannabis. He hates weed so much, this guy. So Pete Ricketts is convinced that South Dakota wouldn't have had their legal cannabis problem, except that there was misinformation that makes cannabis seem benign, which Pete Ricketts says is not the case. Marijuana is very dangerous and it needs to be outlawed and snuffed out. Hopefully the people of Nebraska will stop electing people like Pete Ricketts for their leadership positions. Also in news, the Sunshine State, Florida, is about to become the hemp state. It says half of their produce is going to be hemp by the year 2025. Right now they have about 25,000 acres. It's going to be 300,000 acres in the next few years. And they're really looking to take advantage of growing widespread hemp all through Florida. The great thing about growing hemp is it repairs the soil. Hemp causes a process of phytoremediation to occur in the soil, leaving it in better condition than it was planted. It's great news for hemp and great news for Florida. Florida could really use the economic boom. They've been having a tough time. If Florida could figure out how to create the industry to turn that hemp into textiles and building materials, it'll be a great move for the Sunshine State. Also in news, the U.S. House of Representatives approves a cannabis research bill. The representatives who are putting the legislation forward are an unlikely pair. Earl Blumenauer, he's a congressman from Oregon, is a big cannabis guy, and he's really looked to take advantage of the emerging cannabis industry. With him is staunch Republican prohibitionist Andy Harris from Maryland. Now Harris is a doctor. He doesn't like cannabis, doesn't think it should be legalized, but he thinks it's important to study it. And he thinks that either way, that the fact that we haven't been able to study cannabis properly, it's a big problem and we need to open those doors. What he's saying is, thanks to the efforts by the states to put forth legal cannabis, we need to have access then to the same cannabis that will be used so we can study it, can know what to expect from it, to see if it is as harmless as people say it is. Harris says he and Blumenauer are the furthest apart as you could be concerning cannabis, but they both agree that we have to study the plant. Thanks for watching The Wash Daily.